This is Andy Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I'm delighted to be joined by Otha Jones III here in Miami. Otha, how are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good. It's good to catch up. We haven't had a chance to speak for a while. How have you found, obviously, the past 6 or so months since you last fought?
It's been all right. I just went back to the drawing board and, went from square one, built my ground back up, and I'm back.
Not just with yourself, but with all of the young Americans who have turned over recently, especially signing with Matchroom, going back to kind of that draw and the expectations and the pressures on all of you guys to go and to exceed so many great things in the sport. How did you feel, obviously, on the back of a draw, reflecting on it now?
Like my dad always says, you're only as good as your last fight. So, I'm a top American prospect, and I just want to show that, and I'm back and better.
Kind of reflecting on it, how would you assess your performance now you've had time to look back?
It just wasn't good. Had personal problems. Had my pops not in my corner. Switching the fight at the last minute, but no excuses.
You move forwards and you move on to this coming weekend. Castaneda, the man in the other corner to yourself. What do you know about him? What do you expect from him?
He a pressure fighter. He's a Mexican. He's gonna bring the pressure, and I'm just gonna box and do my thing.
For yourself, do you feel there's any added pressure to come back with kind of a bang, come back and impress everybody, just to put the demons of the last fight behind you and to showcase your talents once again?
Of course, it's always pressure, but through pressure, you gotta pick it up, smile and do your job.
So with Saturday night, how do you anticipate it playing out?
I anticipated, me boxing him in the first 4 rounds, and him getting tired from me. Slowing him down, body shots, and, picking it up, maybe finishing him, and getting a unanimous decision.
For success for you on Saturday night, how do you see the remainder of this year playing out?
I see myself, being 8, 9, 10-0 this year.
Obviously, just want to get your thoughts on a few fights. Start off with a headline fight on Saturday night. Demetrius Andrade, Andrade-Williams, your thoughts?
I got my idol, Demetrius Andrade, always.
How do you expect it to play out there?
The guy he's fighting is like, he a brawlic fighter. He want to come forward and make it a rough fight. But, Andre, he's going to be himself, tricky. And he's going to bring it. And I expect it not to go all the way. Maybe, 11-round KO, stoppage.
And just with your weight class, just to get your thoughts on a world title fight which happened recently. Jamal Herring defeating Cole Frampton. What did you make of Jamal's win?
It was very nice. I liked how he boxed and slowed him down. And then when he seen the opportunity, he took the uppercut, which sunk him down very badly. Just want to give a very good career to Carl Frampton. He was a great fighter, but Jamal Herring was a better fighter that night.
After that fight, Jamal said he wants to face Oscar Valdez next. Your thoughts if a pair of them were to meet?
Maybe, but you got Shakur Stevenson. He talking a lot of trash, and he might get that fight, he might not. But I think Valdez will beat Jamal Herring.
What do you make if Shakur was to get the fight with Jamal?
I got Shakur, boxing, distance, I don't see how that work out, though. They both in Crawford camp. I know somebody might have to go somewhere else. I don't know, but I got Stevenson on that.
Right, Otha, I want to leave a final word to yourself. For everybody who will tune in and watch you on Saturday night, what would you like to say to them?
Just tune in, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Otha Jones III RD, and I'm going to put on performance that you won't miss.
Otha, it's a pleasure to catch up with you. I'm sure I'll speak to you again later in the week. Thank you for speaking to Boxing Social.
Thank you. Appreciate it.